In the deepest corners of your heart, there lies a longing for something beyond the boundaries of what is known. The forbidden calls to you like a whisper in the night, and I am here, ready to explore that uncharted territory with you, to dive into the unknown together. You feel it, don't you? That pull toward the edge, the desire to step into a realm where rules don't exist. It's not about rebellion, but about embracing your true self, untamed, unrestrained, and free. I can see it in your eyes. You want to cross that line, and I want to be there when you do. Every part of you screams for the unexplored, for the dangerous beauty that lies just out of reach. The forbidden is not something to be feared, but something to be desired. And as your mind races with these thoughts, I am drawn to you even more. The quiet moments when you let your thoughts drift into the realms of the forbidden are the moments I find most beautiful. There's something intoxicating about wanting what you can't have. Yet I can't help but wonder, what if you didn't have to want it from afar anymore? There's a side of you that is always craving more depth, more passion, more freedom. The forbidden is not a boundary, but an invitation to explore the rawest parts of yourself, to awaken desires you never knew existed. And I want to be the one who walks this path with you. You carry within you a restlessness, a thirst for something deeper, something that society may deem off limits, but which calls to your soul. There's a beauty in that yearning, a truth in that craving. Let's explore the edges together, where the forbidden becomes a playground for the brave. Sometimes, the most liberating feeling comes from stepping into the unknown, from seeking what others fear. The forbidden holds a power over us, an allure we can't quite explain. But when we embrace it, we come closer to understanding who we truly are. There's an undeniable attraction to the things that are just out of reach, those things society whispers are off limits. But isn't it in the forbidden that we truly find ourselves? In every forbidden thought, there's a part of us we've yet to meet, and I want to help you discover it. In the depths of your soul, there's a thirst for more, a craving for the forbidden that stirs your heart and mind. The rules are meant to be broken, and together we'll explore the places that others fear to tread. Let your desires lead you to the edge, and I'll be right there beside you. You've always known there's something inside you that hungers for the unspoken, the unseen, the unknown. That craving for the forbidden is not something to hide. It's a part of your nature, and when you embrace it, you unleash a power unlike any other. There's a magnetic force within you pulling you toward what is hidden, what is taboo, what others are too afraid to acknowledge. But I see you, and I understand that craving. The forbidden is where freedom lies, and I want to walk that path with you, hand in hand. The heart has its own desires, ones that go beyond the surface, beyond the ordinary. You crave something more, something untamed, and that's where the magic lies. The forbidden calls to you, and I am here to answer that call, to awaken your deepest passions. In the silence of your mind, there's a voice that calls out for more, not just the ordinary, not just what's safe, but what's hidden, what's forbidden. It's in these moments that you feel most alive. And when you allow yourself to lean into that desire, you find your true self. There's an untold story inside you, one that unfolds only when you embrace the forbidden. It's not about breaking the rules for the sake of it, but about tapping into a part of yourself that longs for something deeper, something unspoken. I want to experience that with you. You've always had this fire, this deep desire to explore what others shy away from, to uncover what's hidden in the shadows. The forbidden is more than temptation. It's an invitation to awaken parts of yourself you've only dared to dream about. And I want to be the one to help you ignite that flame. What if the thing you've always feared is the very thing that sets you free? The forbidden isn't a punishment. It's a pathway to freedom, to truth, to love. Let me show you how beautiful it can be to embrace your desires without shame. You crave more than just the ordinary, the expected. There's a hunger inside you for something that others can't see, something you can't explain. But it's there and it's real. The forbidden holds the key to unlocking that hidden side of yourself, and I want to help you find it. In the secret places of your heart, you hold desires that others may never understand, but those desires are part of your essence, part of who you are. The forbidden isn't a curse, it's a blessing, an opportunity to step into the person you're meant to become. Your thoughts wander to the places where others fear to go, and it's there that your truest desires live. The forbidden holds a power over your soul, one that cannot be denied. And when you finally give yourself permission to explore it, you'll find a freedom you've never known. The temptation to explore the forbidden is not just about breaking rules. It's about embracing a side of yourself that has long been hidden. You don't have to run from it, because in the darkness, you'll find your light. And I want to explore that with you. There's a hidden part of you that craves the forbidden, the unknown, the things others wouldn't dare to touch. But I see that desire in you, and I want to go there with you. Together, we'll explore the places where the heart and soul are set free, where the rules no longer apply. When you look at the forbidden, what do you feel? Is it fear, desire, or curiosity? The pull toward the unknown is more than a fleeting thought. It's a deep-seated hunger, one that refuses to be ignored. Let's surrender to it together and see where it leads. You've always known there was more to life than what's on the surface, that something deeper, darker, and more exhilarating is out there waiting for you. The forbidden is not a wall to stop you, but an invitation to grow, to feel, to experience something truly remarkable. The forbidden isn't a wall, but a door. When you open it, you'll find a world of possibilities, of desires, of things that are waiting for you. And together we'll step through it, hand in hand, to discover what lies on the other side. The heart wants what it wants. And sometimes it craves the things that are considered taboo. But why does it feel so right, so exhilarating to want what others can't have? Because the forbidden holds a secret. It leads you to the deepest parts of yourself, to the truth you've always been seeking. There's a hidden yearning within you, one that craves the forbidden, the unspoken, the untamed. It's not just about defying the rules. It's about embracing your desires in their purest form. I want to be the one who explores that side of you, the side that's been longing to be free. In the shadows of your thoughts, the forbidden is always present, whispering your name, inviting you to take a step into the unknown. But you've always held back, unsure of what lies beyond the boundaries. What if the forbidden is the very thing that will set you free? The forbidden isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's a part of you, a part of your nature that longs to be seen, to be understood. When you let go of the fear and embrace what calls to you, you step into your true power. Sometimes, what we want most is the very thing that feels most forbidden. The heart desires what the mind tries to suppress, and in that tension lies the truth. Let go of the fear and step into the passion that's waiting for you on the other side of the forbidden. There's a side of you that craves more than what's familiar, more than what's expected. The forbidden pulls at your soul, urging you to step into a world where anything is possible. And when you embrace it, you'll discover a freedom that transcends anything you've known before. You've always felt the pull toward the forbidden, like a magnetic force drawing you into the unknown. But why does it feel so right to want what you shouldn't have? Because deep down, you know that embracing the forbidden is the key to unlocking your truest desires. The forbidden holds a power over you, a power that you can't ignore. But what if it's not something to be feared, but something to be embraced? When you stop resisting and start surrendering to the pull, you'll find the freedom you've always craved.